5th, 2019, at approximately 7:06 p.m. I call this meeting to order. Roll call.
Mayor Santiago.
Here.
Commissioner Pepitone.
Here.
Vice Mayor Parent. Commissioner Udalvis.
Here.
Commissioner Cooper.
Here. We're going to have the invocation and salute to the flag by Reverend Reva Green to deliver the invocation, followed by the salute of the flag. Reverend, please stand.
With every head bowed. Heavenly Father, as we come before you on this day, we just want to say thank you for allowing us to arrive here at this meeting. As we welcome your Holy Spirit into this room, we ask you, Lord, to set things in order. God, as you set this meeting in order accordingly, whatever your plan is, let thine will be done on earth as it is in heaven. We thank you. If anyone came here prior to coming here with any type of anger or any type of disgruntlement or any type of frustration or any type of road rage, and if they're angry in any way, we ask for peace right now into their hearts. We thank you right now as you come in here and work matters out, every agenda, every plan, every application, according to your will. And we're thanking and praising you for it right now as we decree and we declare this prayer in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and in the name of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Thank you, Reverend Green. This meeting is being conducted in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act of 1975, was advertised, posted, and made available to the public as required by statute. The municipal clerk is directed to include a statement in the minutes of this meeting. Madam Clerk, are there any review changes to the agenda?
There are two. We had the removal of Resolution Item 5 for the Fifth Amendment of the ACOM contract, and also the addition of resolution authorizing a closed session after the regular meeting.
Thank you. We'll go into presentations. I'd like to have Commissioner Pepitone come on up. Chief?
I'd like to, well, both of us. We'll do it from there.
Dan Bear?
I keep saying over and over as a commissioner, this is one man that I wish I really had an opportunity to get to know for a longer period of time because I hear so many great things about him. But with this, I'll take the time to read a proclamation. Whereas Captain Daniel Bear was born on April 27, 1965 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to Daniel and Joanne Bear. His family relocated to Millville in 1975 when his father, Dan Bear, became president of Millville Savings and Loan Association. And whereas Daniel joined the police department in May of 1994, following his friends Mike Cologne and Tom Romanishin. Daniel attended the Gloucester County Police Academy, graduated in August of 1994. And whereas Daniel worked in his early patrol years on the 4 to 12 and midnight shifts, where he was nominated for Employee of the Quarter by his supervisors numerous times and received the award twice. He attended many advanced law enforcement courses during this time, such as FBI Investigation School, DEA Narcotics Investigation, Hostage Negotiations, and Crime Scene Processing. And whereas Dan married Debbie Tenowich in February of 2000 and have been married for 19 years and have one son, 16-year-old Daniel III. And whereas in June of 2000, Daniel was promoted to the rank of sergeant. His squads were known for getting into the action and produced some great arrests. And whereas in 2013 until February 2015, Daniel returned to uniform patrol, overseeing 2 squads. During this time, he still assisted in balancing UCR statistics and assisting in evidence as needed. He oversaw the rewriting of the department's criminal case management policy and completed administrative reviews of completed reports. And whereas in September 2015, Daniel was promoted to the rank of captain, he oversaw all aspects of the department. He continued efforts with Chief Farabella have helped move the department forward in becoming a more professional organization. And whereas Daniel will be greatly missed by his police family, but takes immense pride in watching them grow into new leadership positions. He knows the department will miss the 70s, 80s, and 90s music that has always been playing in his office, and occasional pizza he would buy when things really got hopping. And whereas Daniel now hopefully finds the time to work on his collection of Oldsmobiles, having the time to take all the trips he has promised his wife Debbie over the years, and continues to take great pride in helping his son become the best man he could be. Now therefore be proclaimed that the Board of Commissioners of the City of Millville do hereby honor and extend warm wishes to Daniel Baer. He celebrates his retirement after 25 years of service and congratulates him on many years of exemplary service and dedication to his family, friends, and the community. Adopted June 5th, 2019, signed by the mayor and the rest of the commission. Sir, thank you very much for your service.
Packed house tonight. I just wanted to say to Captain Bear, he's going to be sorely missed, that's for sure. I think we complemented each other very well. Danny was a very strict policy guy, which you need, and you know he was a great supervisor. I'm a loss of words for him because I with one retiring, and I'm so happy and proud of him that he's going to have a happy retirement. Comes a whole new crop leaders, and what Danny's done over the years is he's coached, or he's trained, or he's supervised every one of these guys in the back room, including myself. So I'm very sorry to see you go, but Dan, you were an exempt employee, and I'm very proud of you and happy for you on this day.
I'm going to try and get through this without breaking down, but it's been a great ride. I met some really great people here, including my wife. 24 years ago, she was a student intern. We started dating. She's been worried about me ever since. Like the chief said, I have supervised everybody in this department. Everybody that's still working has worked under me at one point in time or another. I'm very proud of what we've accomplished. I've been blessed as a man. I have a natural brother and sister, a beautiful wife and child. But I also have a lot of brothers, sisters, sons, and daughters out there that are going to be watching over us for a long time coming. Along those lines, I'd like to thank the commission for opening up the contract for the patrolmen, just to show a little disparity in what their pay was. I've talked to officers that are working here for 6 years now and are making what I was making 22 years ago. That can't be acceptable. You can't keep people that way. You have to look out for our people. These guys are putting their last in the line every day. We've had 2 officers involved shootings. We've lost officers. I'm begging you, pay them fairly, equip them fairly. Thank you.
And with that, one retires, we promote new ones. So are we ready to start that? Sergeant Runkle? Sergeant Runkle. He graduated from the Millville High School class in 1996. Sergeant Runkle was sworn as a police officer February 2008 and graduated from Gloucester County Police Academy in July of 2008. Sergeant Runkle was trained by FTO Christopher Reeves, FTO Sue Reeves, FTO Richie Reynolds, and Sergeant Runkle was assigned to the Uniform Division, Patrol Division 2008 from 2017. While in the Uniform Patrol Division, Sergeant Runkle served as a patrol rifleman and FTO. As an FTO, Sergeant Runkle trained and mentored several new law enforcement and patrol officers. From 2017 to the present, Sergeant Runkle has been assigned to the Neighborhood Crime Prevention Unit. During this time, the Neighborhood Crime Prevention Unit, Sergeant Runkle made multiple arrests ranging from the small traffic warrants to warrants for murder. Sergeant Runkle has also participated in several search warrants resulting in arrests and several individuals for distribution of illicit narcotics and unlawful possession of firearms. Sergeant Runkle has two children, Robert, age 17, Matthew, age 4. He has been supported through his career by his wife, Casey, children, friends, and family.
Just raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Robert Runkle,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
and that I will faithfully,
I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
perform all the duties
of police sergeant
of police sergeant
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my
So
ability.
help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Sergeant?
The official record here.
Something
Right
I
here.
have to do with this.
Thank you.
To the next one.
Sure.
Our next officer is going to be promoted tonight is Lieutenant Karl Hagar. Would you please step up? Lieutenant Karl Hagar was promoted to the rank of lieutenant. Lieutenant Hagar is in his 16th year of service and was hired in 2003 and earned the award of academic achievement coming in his first in his class at the Violent Police Academy. He was initially assigned to the Uniform Patrol where he distinguished himself as a proactive officer, earning transfer to the Millville PD Street Crimes Unit and in Cumberland County Narcotics Task Force in 2005. The Millville PD Narcotics Unit in 2006, the total Cumberland County Organized Crime Bureau in 2007, where he continued to focus on illegal guns, gangs, drugs, and until his promotion to sergeant. Lieutenant Hagar was promoted to sergeant March 2008. He has been a sergeant for 11 years, 9 of which he was in patrol sergeant and 2 stints in detective sergeant in 2010 and 2014. Lieutenant Hagar holds a degree in criminal justice at Cumberland County College and a certificate, a certified public manager from the state of New Jersey. Lieutenant Hagar will be assigned to the Uniform Patrol Division.
Okay, raise your right hand, please. Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Karl Hagar,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to
and
the same
allegiance to same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and I will faithfully, impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of police lieutenant
of police lieutenant
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Thank you.
For the last, Captain Ross Hoffman, will you want to come on up? Ross Hoffman, he's promoted to the rank of captain. Captain Hoffman graduated from the Violent Police Academy in 2005, where he was awarded a certificate of, I gotta hold on, I gotta say this right, this is a mouthful. Where he was awarded a certificate merit for displaying qualities of scholarship and leadership that are indicative of exceptionally future professionalism, performance, and law enforcement. He got that award. Wow. He got me. He was then assigned to the Uniform Patrol Division and served as a field training officer, in which he trained over 20 new officers. Captain Hoffman was assigned to the Street Crimes Unit in 2007 and later Neighborhood Crime Prevention Unit. Captain Hoffman also was then promoted to the rank of sergeant in 2009, and he was assigned for the next 2 years to the Uniform Patrol Division. In 2011, he was assigned to the Detective Sergeant of Narcotics. While assigned to this unit, he was sworn as a special county investigator at the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office and assigned to the Organized Crime Bureau, where he participated in numerous narcotics search warrants, undercover operations throughout the adjoining counties. In 2014, Captain Hoffman was also assigned to the Millville Police Department's Criminal Investigation Division as a detective sergeant and was promoted to the rank of detective lieutenant in 2016. He was then served as a Criminal Investigator Division commander. Captain Hoffman will now serve as a second in command to the chief and oversee all divisions of the Millville Police Department. Captain Hoffman and his wife Christy reside in Millville with their 3 children, Carly, Alexis, and Madison.
Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Ross Hoffman,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to
and
the same
allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments
in
established
the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of police captain
of police captain
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
I just want to thank this commission for allowing these promotions to go on tonight. I want to thank all of the officers in the back, all the families. Be proud of your family or your sons, friends, relatives that are promoted here tonight. There's a lot of work that goes with these promotions. These guys study. Just to give you a little example, just to get where I was, I studied seven whole summers, and these guys did the same. It's a commitment to want to be a supervisor. They made the ultimate sacrifice, and they scored well through civil service, and that's why they're here. But, you know, as what Captain Bear said, I was very fortunate to coach or be with every one of these guys promoted. They all worked under me at one point in time, and from Sergeant Runkle, our first sergeant, you know, I'm very proud of him. I met him at a very young age. I coached him in varsity football at the high school, and he wasn't the biggest kid on the football field, but he never gave up. He had a heart as big as a lion, and he continues to work like that every day. So I'm very happy for him on this night. Karl, Hagar, I worked with him in narcotics and the Detective Bureau, and we've done many, many search warrants over the years, and he's just a talented kid for the city of Millville. You know, the citizens will be very happy of his performance. He's done an outstanding job through his career. Ross Hoffman, another one, we worked together for many, many years, street crimes unit, proactive units, NCPU unit. I worked alongside him for a lot of time, the Organized Crime Bureau, up in the Detective Bureau. He's a solid kid, smart kid. He's going to do well. I'm just so proud of all of you guys tonight, so thank you. Thanks.
Do we have a group picture?
I don't want to hold. Yep. It's okay with you guys. Okay. They'll let us do that.
You're the Reverend.
The Reverend spoke.
It's going to drop down 15 degrees.
How about this? Does that work?
Take some pictures outside.
We're going to sign a release.
Thank you.
See there, Joe. You're hiding.
He's in the cover, yeah.
No more. Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
I like turning you and you were like, you made my mama cry. That was so cute. I was like, oh my God. She looked over and she's like, stop it.
No, I mean,
That was funny. I was looked over and she was just sobbing. I was like, oh, that was funny. It was so cute. Yeah, it was memorable.
Sergeant. Take care of yourself. No. Long day. We thought it was going to be a short day. Boy.
All right.
Good to see you. That was a good suggestion.
I gotta fight some crime.
Yeah, you're right. Especially with all the announcements.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly girl, how are you? Yeah. That was a bad case. It was bad. I'm glad she's strong. She needs to stay strong and not drop it.
I was wondering if you were going to be here.
Don't drop it.
I was going to definitely bust your chops if you did.
Start to feel sorry. Jeannie, we're all set? Oh, yeah, because it's all. All right, we're going to continue with the rest of the meeting. Congratulations to the police department and all the promotions and the retirement of Captain Baird. Bills, please.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the bills to be paid upon being properly certified.
Second motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Minutes?
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve and dispense with the reading of the following minutes: May 21st, 2019, work session, closed session, regular session, and to proceed with the regular order of business.
Second motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries.
We've now reached the public comment on agenda items only. Anyone that would like to comment on an agenda item, please step up to the mic, state your name and concerns, and limit your comments to 5 minutes, please. Seeing no one, I close the public comment on agenda items only. Old business,
There is no old business, Mayor.
petitions and letters.
We have correspondence received from the New Jersey Motorsports Park submitting their schedule of events for 2019.
Mr. Mayor, I move to receive and file this correspondence.
Second motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries.
We've now reached the portion where reports of commissioners. Commissioner Cooper?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. On Wednesday, May 29th, we had 12 students from the Thunderbolt Academy help us remove the old stage and plant flowers at the Bird's Nest Park. That's right across the street from Thunderbolt. We were able to complete the project in about 5 hours. The Parks Department is looking forward to partnering up with other schools and other events as they come. This Saturday, June 1st, we held a South Millville cleanup. We had 26 volunteers. I'd like to read their names: Sue Grimaldi, Rebecca Butcher, Christine Suarez, Crystal Anthons, Victoria Wozunk, Natalie Davila, Chris Corday, Destiny Rodriguez, Darlene Abrida, McKinley Maddie, Elizabeth Quigley, David Myers, Joshua Mateo, Allison Dickinson, Crystal Quigley, Amanda Foran, Mike Weldon, Dwayne Lewis, Mary Messick, Joe Sutherland, Sheila Roselle, Jaylani Cooper, Jalea Cooper, Jalitza Cooper. They all sound very familiar to me. Have my whole family there. Samantha Cruz and myself. We collected 71 bags of trash, 4 shopping carts, 2 TVs, 2 helium tanks, 2 mattresses, 1 tire, 1 table, carpet, and cardboard. So, upcoming projects. We're going to continue cutting throughout the city, cutting the city properties. Also, this Friday, the Millville Jazz Band will be performing at the Buck Park this Friday from 6 to 7. Millville Jazz Band, they're really good. Come out and support. The fishing tournament will take place this Saturday, June 8th at Corson Park. Registration is at 9 a.m. We're going to fish from 10 a.m. to 12, and lunch will be served at noon. Mrs. M's Books coming up. The event will take place on June 15th, 11 a.m. at Dock and Foundry Streets. There are over 1,000 books that are going to be given out. The next RVC meeting will be held next week, Wednesday, June 19th at 6 p.m. at the Millville Senior Center, located at 1500 South 2nd Street. Please bring your ideas. 4th of July celebration will take place on Saturday, July 6th. Be there or be square, Marcy. 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the New Jersey Motorsports Park. Just got word this week, we're up to 25 food trucks now. Wow. 25 food trucks will be there. That's up from 20. And last year, if you were there, we only had 5. So we're ready for you. If you're hungry, plenty of selection for you. National Night Out coming up August 6th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Lakeside Middle School. This will be our first, and it's going to be a blast. The first 1,500 guests will get free lunch. There'll be games, vendors, music, and more. And that is all from the Parks Department, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Pepitone.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Last Thursday we had a K-9 demonstration at the Millville Motorsports Park. It was a great opportunity. It was photographed on YouTube. Following that, we had an opportunity to speak with former Mayor Jim Quinn on his show about what's going on in the police department, and we had an opportunity for the K-9 officers to kind of talk about how the dogs are taken care of, et cetera, et cetera. It was a great opportunity for people to see how the dogs basically reacted in different situations. Helping Hands operation yesterday, an event occurred where people were forgiven warrants, etc., to come in and try to seek treatment. And we were fortunate to have 11 people come in and actually seek treatment. It was called Operation Helping Hands, and again, it was a success. On June 7th, Coffee with a Cop, Holly City Deli. Also, Wear Orange, June 7th, join us National Day to Call an End for Gun Violence. On June 15th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Cumberland County College, will also be Coffee with a Cop, Cumberland Mall near Boscov's and in Spear Play area. Another big event that we have that's going to come out on August 14th, it's going to be a big competition between Millville and Vineland. It's called Battle of the Badges, and we're looking to raise blood. Now, while Vineland is a larger city, at this meeting they had everybody and anybody there in the sense of the paid individuals that work for the city. Millville's lacking a little bit, but we have a lot of spirit. We're going to look for ways to get individuals to come out. It's a friendly competition between public safety departments, but other individuals could come. Again, the bottom line is to raise blood. They're looking to get a minimum of 80 pints as a minimum, but we're looking to try to get more. It should be a lot of fun. Right after Bruce's July 6th celebration, we're going to start to really hit that with a lot more advertisement. And finally, to echo what Bruce had said earlier, National Night Out, August 6, 2019, 5 to 9 p.m., Lakeside Middle School. And that's what's going on in the police department, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Udalvis.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. In regard to the Zoning Board of Adjustment, the next meeting will be held tomorrow, Thursday, June 6th at 6:30 p.m. in the Richard C. McCarthy Commission Chamber on the 4th floor of City Hall. 2 approvals will be memorialized by resolution. No new applications are scheduled for presentation. Additionally, the next meeting of the City's Planning Board will be held on Monday, June 10th at 6:30 p.m. in the Richard C. McCarthy Commission Chamber on the 4th floor of City Hall. In regard to the City's Community Development Block Grant Program, Resolution Item Number 7 on this evening's agenda seeks to approve the fiscal year 2019 Annual Action Plan for the City of Millville, which includes funding applications for CDBG and home program funding. The Annual Action Plan, in compliance with program components set forth by the Department of Housing and Urban Development, was drafted and published through the Citizens Participation Plan, comprised of the 2019 CDBG Advisory Committee, CDBG Administrator, and CDBG Consultant. Meeting the national objectives of the Community Development Block Grant, Social services applications and overall program design for fiscal year 2019 was approved to address the following components: to benefit low and moderate income persons, to prevent or eliminate slums or blight, or to address community development needs of urgency due to existing conditions that pose a serious or immediate threat to the health or welfare of the community in absence of alternative funding. Approval of the plan by the Commission includes a public hearing following the reading of the resolution. And with the conclusion of this report, Mr. Mayor, progress.
Thank you. To echo Commissioner Cooper's, June 1st Saturday was Hope Day. I understand there was over 700 people that attended this at Dock and Foundry Street, the old Millville Gardens complex. And it was so well organized by all the churches and even churches outside of Millville, a couple churches from Vineland. It was such a great organized event. If you missed it, I guess next year they'll have another one. But it was a very, very nice event to go to. And there was a lot of praying going on. And I was not surprised, but felt very good of how many people I saw that went up to different reverends or pastors and said, would you pray for me? Because I think those people needed it and they wanted it, and it was there for them to have. And it was just a great sight to see that. In addition to that, I have a report from Wayne Gressman that I'd like to have received and filed after I read. And it's basically this. Our facility on Cedar Street, our compost facility, is filled. We had the state investigate us, and they said that we had to close it down until we get it empty. So for the next few weeks, that's all we're going to do. We're going to be emptying our facility so that we can take stuff in. So I got a little report from our supervisor, Wayne, and it's our compost facility at 99 Cedar Street starting June the 10th, 2019 through July 1st, 2019, due to the fact that we have exceeded our max capacity by state regulations. We need this time to clear out and make room. We apologize for any inconvenience that may occur because of this. So what we're saying is, hold on. Please don't put your stuff out on the curb yet. Let us do what we have to do on Cedar Street. Get that out. We have somebody that's going to take it. We're going to give it to them, and that way we can receive new stuff. So if you can do that for us until July 1st, we'll be very, very happy. We'll be very, very happy. With that, I'd like for that to be received and filed. And I'll shoot this over to you so you have a copy of it.
I'll second the motion for that to be received and filed.
Okay.
Thank you.
Roll call, right?
Roll call?
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries.
And that's all that I have. Move right into ordinances on second reading,
Okay,
please.
there are no ordinances on second reading.
Ordinance on first reading.
Okay, we have a bond ordinance to authorize improvements to the municipal water and sewer utility systems to appropriate the sum of $2,825,000 to pay the cost thereof, to authorize the issuance of $2,825,000 of bonds to finance the appropriation, and to provide for the issuance of bond anticipation notes in anticipation of the issuance of bonds.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of this ordinance on first reading with final consideration on June 18th
Yes.
after full publication as provided for by law.
Second the motion.
Any other comments?
This is June 18th, right?
Yes,
Yes.
June 18th, you're right.
Correct.
Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 2 is a bond ordinance authorizing various capital improvements and acquisitions appropriating $1,590,000 to pay the cost thereof, authorizing the issuance of $1,510,500 of bonds to finance the appropriation, and to provide for the issuance of bond anticipation notes in anticipation of the issuance of bonds.
Mr. Mayor, I move the adoption of this ordinance on first reading with final consideration on June 18th after full consideration as provided for by law.
Second the motion.
Any comments?
Yes, Mayor. I was made aware that there was individuals that were questioning why the utility vehicles that are connected with the police department were included with this bond. I'm going to ask Marcella Shepard to speak to that if she would be so kind. Thank you, Marcia.
Hi. The useful life of a SUV is 5 years, and allowable capital projects have to have a useful life of 5 years and a cost of at least $25,000. So it was a proper use of the capital to be able to purchase vehicles for the police department without raising taxes. It will be spread out through the average of useful life through all our projects, which I believe turned out to be 13 years if you read through the ordinance. So I think it was a good budget thing to do so that we wouldn't have to raise taxes further and provide the police officers for the vehicle that they need.
Thank you for that explanation, Marcia.
How many vehicles are you purchasing?
I believe it was 5.
Any comments? Any questions for Marcy?
In clarification, I also believe, and Marcy, we could go back and, of course, pull up the file, but I do believe that there was also a truck that may have been purchased for Office of Emergency Management and possibly one SUV that was purchased for another department. I believe it may have been for the fire department.
We also have several vehicles for the road department. I believe I have it in there, too.
That's all included in this bond.
In the current fund, yeah. There's actually 2 bonds. One is for water and sewer, $2,100,000 and some is for water, and $700,000 for sewer. And then the other bond is
1.5.
Right. The 1.5 is all the city departments. Vehicles, and I believe the largest part is $700,000 for. We have a big problem with flooding in this building. There's mold, and so we're trying to take care of that.
Easy, Marcy.
So I know the sewer department, we're in need of a couple trucks.
I don't believe I have that, and that $700,000 is just for sewer mains and any work associated with him performing that job. I did not include any vehicles for the sewer department this year.
Okay. Sal's here. He's saying no, so we're good. Okay.
Are any of the vehicles being redlined, or is this an increase to the fleet?
For the police department?
Yes.
You would have to speak to the chief. He requested the vehicles, because he did have an increase of 10 officers from 2017 to 2019,
Right.
so that would lead me to believe that they need more vehicles.
I as well as
Is
had
it
a
4?
chance to talk to
And one emergency
Shapiro
manager.
down there. He said our vehicles get beat up quite a bit.
Yeah.
He said so there's definitely a need.
Well, they're 24 hours, 7
Yeah,
days a week.
Mike can attest to that.
And in clarification, our city administrator did offer that the 4 SUV vehicles
Right,
that
and
were
one,
requested under the police
emergency
department line,
management.
there were 4.
Right.
And this is all in the state contract, the way we purchase them, correct?
Well, Regina's going to have to.
They usually do them under state.
Yeah.
I believe that's.
Right. This is just the funding, and then we're going to have to go through. Right.
Thank you, Marcy.
Thank you.
Roll call.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
To consider this under first reading, yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolutions, please.
Okay, Resolution 1 is a resolution approving request for performance surety bond release for Schaefer Land LLC as submitted by the city engineer in compliance with NJSA 40:55D-53 Municipal Land Use Law.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of this resolution.
Second the motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 2 is a resolution authorizing water sewer termination on June 24, 2019 due to failure to comply with the utility ordinance pursuant to Section 56-18 of the Municipal Code.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of this resolution.
Second motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 3 is a resolution authorizing the insertion of an additional item of revenue in the calendar year 2019 budget, which is now available as revenue from the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection Clean Communities Program in the amount of $67,596.74.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of this resolution.
Second motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 4 is a resolution authorizing adjustments in the tax and utility records.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of this resolution.
Second motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 6 is a resolution authorizing the renewal of a home consortium cooperation agreement between the City of Vineland, City of Millville, City of Bridgeton, Fairfield Township, and Pittsgrove Township for the purpose of receiving home funds for the fiscal years 2020 to 2022.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of this resolution.
Second motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 7 is a resolution approving the fiscal year 2019 annual action plan for the City of Millville, which includes funding applications for Community Development Block Grant and Home Program funding.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of this resolution.
Second motion.
Any comments? Why does it say public hearing?
It's required to have a public hearing on it.
Okay. Let me read this again. Okay. All right, item number 7, resolution item number 7 is on the public hearing. Anyone that has any comments or concerns in reference to resolution for fiscal year 2019 annual action plans, please step up to the mic, state your name and your concerns, and limit your comments to 5 minutes, please. Seeing no one, I close the public hearing part on item number 7. Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 8 is a resolution authorizing special assessment of municipal liens for certain properties due to expenses incurred by the City of Millville relating to board and secure plus administrative fees in accordance with Chapter 11, Article 1, subsection 11-6 of the Municipal Code.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of this resolution.
Second motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 9 is a resolution amending Resolution Number 126-2019, adopted on May 7, 2019, for the purpose of canceling an erroneous cut and clean assessment on 417 Sassafras Street and to reflect the correct cut and clean assessment on 414 Sassafras Street.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of this resolution.
Second the motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 10 is a resolution authorizing the issuance of alcoholic beverage licenses meeting the renewal conditions for July 1st, 2019 through June 30th, 2020.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of this resolution.
Second motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 11 is a resolution approving requests for performance surety bond reduction for Landmark Development Number 4 as submitted by the city engineer in compliance with NJSA 40:55D-53 Municipal Land Use Law.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of this resolution.
Second motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries.
New business, please.
Okay, do you want to? Oh, do you have it? Just need a motion to authorize the following special event on public lands application. The 3rd annual Pokemon Go event sponsored by Gateway Community Action Partnership on July 11, 2019.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of this resolution.
Second the
Any
motion.
comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. I also need a motion to authorize a social affair permit on behalf of Cumberland County College to hold a social affair at the Arts and Innovation Center on June 20th and June 21st from 6 to 9 p.m.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of this motion.
Second the motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone?
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis?
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Do I close out this
After,
meeting? or
after
do
the
we go?
public portion, we'll pass the resolution to go into closed session, and then we'll come out and adjourn.
Okay, very
Okay.
good. We've now reached the public comment portion of our meeting. Anyone who would like to address this commission, please go to the podium, state your name, and address your concerns, and please limit your comments to 5 minutes.
Hi, Greg Kears, Millville. That letter raised a question. I'm rebuilding my gardens. Does that mean that I can't go and get the filler soil at that until that date that you said, or is it just dropping off? At the
Exactly,
dump?
it's just dropping stuff off. If you
So
need
I can
soil-
still go back there and get the soil.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Cool. So I'm
All
putting in more raised beds.
All right, great. Good question.
Joe Sutherland, 51 Dorset Avenue. Here as the coordinator of the Millville Municipal Alliance Committee. And we're ending up our year. June 30th is the end of this great year. We start our next one on July 1st. And, as always, we appreciate all the support that you have given us. And we're looking forward to helping out with Play Streets again. And our ball teams are going well. And our programs in the schools are wrapping up. And now just as me, if you're out there and, I hear a lot of people complaining about there's nothing going on in Millville and there's everybody wanting to complain about Millville. Well, there's a lot of good things going on. Come out and help with the fishing tournament. Bring your kid out. Catch a fish. That cleanup was great. I think it's the first time in 3 years I've had a Saturday off, and I enjoyed coming out and working with the crew that was out there to help clean up South Millville, and for everybody that wants to complain about how dirty Millville was, come out and help clean up. And for me, I think that we're making a lot of progress in Millville, and I thank you for that.
Thank you, Joe. Anyone else?
Mr. Mayor, if I may clarify something, I just confirmed with Marcy Shepard, our CFO, that in terms of funding the cleanup at the airwork remediation project, which is expensive, the city does have a dedicated fund that's available to pay for that, and I think there's $700,000 in that fund. And the
Excellent.
city's share of the cleanup is 15%.
Right.
So I saw you writing some numbers down. I
Yes.
didn't want you to have a heart attack.
No, I'm not going to. But you're absolutely right. Thank you, Marcy. We'll now go into a resolution for work session 1.
Okay, we have a resolution authorizing a closed session for the following matters: 25 Airwork Street under contract negotiations, Rovignati's redevelopment agreement and contract negotiations, Synergy Solar proposal under contract negotiations, Blaster Greenberg proposal under attorney-client privilege.
Mr. Mayor, I approve this adoption of resolution.
Second motion.
We will now go into closed session,
I have to do a roll call.
and we'll take a roll call.
Commissioner Pepitone,
Yes.
Commissioner Udalvis,
Yes.
Commissioner Cooper,
Yes.
Mayor Santiago.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Folks, we'll be back.
All right.
With a little bit reverse here.
Joe, I was wrong. That is the same. Jeannie, where is he?
He's with Aunt Kathy still. I've had 2 really long nights, and I was here. I had to get up at 2 in the morning the other
That's
day.
one thing that's good about not having a dog now, that I don't have to worry about that anymore. I used to really worry about it, especially when I was in court.
Joe
And then,
Smith didn't even wait for us?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ashley, you guys haven't made your final remarks.
Brock,
No, we
please.
haven't.
Well, you really didn't have to say that.
Don't worry, there's
I'm not
nobody
gonna
here to
make it.
hear them.
I'm gonna just walk out. Uncle.
Three of us. What? Nobody's there? They didn't wait?
What do we need, a motion to adjourn?
Please.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Adjourn.